Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes, and we left off at the beginning of a scene. Estelle, are you in there? Joshua? Dinner's ready. Just to let you know, we'll be having roasted basil chicken and onion soup gratin. That sounds so good. I'll come down later, so why don't you two go on ahead and eat? Alright. Well, make sure to come down before your food gets cold. And that would be why she said too. The Wheel of Fortune card, again, something really is going on. I just can't see what it is. Where's Estelle? She said to go ahead and eat without her. She didn't seem to have an appetite. I see. She took the news a lot better than I thought she would. It's not surprising she doesn't want to come out of her room, seeing as how close she is with her father. I agree. So, what do you think of all of this, Shara? Is it an accident or an incident? To be honest, I couldn't say either way. Your dad is a top-class bracer. When it comes to crisis management, he's the best there is. Whichever it is, if your father happens to be there, it'll be resolved. The fact is, an airliner, along with your father, has gone missing. In other words, what you're trying to say is that things that shouldn't have happened, right? Don't lose heart on me now. You need to be a stout wall of support and bear Estelle up. I'll get to work tomorrow and see what I can find out. Man, it sure smells good down here. Can't stand it any longer. Estelle, are you okay? I'm so hungry I thought I was gonna pass out. This looks so good. Bon appetit. Aren't you two having any? This is great. The basil flavor really comes out when you roast it. You sure know how to cook, Joshua. Well, thanks. Come on, Shara, don't just sit there too. Do you want to drink some of my dad's brandy from his secret stash? I'm pretty sure there's a bottle of Stain Rose that's about 20 years old in there. Did you say Stain Rose? And 20 years old too? Shara, what do you think you're doing? Sorry, Estelle, I'm going to have to pass this time. By the way, what were you doing in your room? You didn't come down even after Joshua called you for supper. Oh, right. I was just looking for some extra underwear. I was having a bit of trouble finding one of my favorites because it's stuffed in the back of one of the drawers. Underwear. Oh, and a set of gear for traveling. I mean, who knows how long we'll be gone, so I figure as long as we're prepared, we'll have nothing to worry about. So what you're saying is, you intend to head to Bose to find your father. Well, duh, that's a no-brainer. And while I couldn't imagine anything bad happened to him despite his horrible luck, waiting around just doesn't suit me, so I'm gonna go check things out for myself. You really are something else. Whether it's your positive attitude or thick skin, I can't say, but... What? You're so rude, Joshua. But you are coming along too, right? Of course. However, it looks like all airliner flights have been canceled until the Army finishes their search. Seems the only way to Bose is on foot. Walk to Bose, huh? Wonder how long that's gonna take. For a bracer on foot, if they hurry, they can make it there in about half a day. But if that's the route you're taking, that makes things easy. I think I'll tag along as well. Really? You'll come with us? But aren't you busy with a bunch of other jobs? Hey, I trained under your father, right? Did you honestly think I'd just sit here when something could have happened to the person I owe so much to? I'm going to talk to Ina and have her pass my jobs at the guild to another member. Shara. We really appreciate this, Shara. You really shouldn't be thanking me. I just can't leave a job as big as this up to a bunch of newbies. Hate to say it, but you're probably right. Oh well, since Shara's along for the ride, I do feel a bit more confident. We appreciate you coming with us. Myself as well. Anyway, let's make sure to drop by the guild tomorrow morning before we leave. I'll need to explain the situation to Ina. And the beginning of Chapter 1, Disappearance of the Linde. I understand the situation now. To be frank, though, with Sherazard taking off after Cassius, I'm going to be really short-handed. Since this involves him directly, please don't worry about anything. I really appreciate this, Aina. Make good use of Ridge while we're gone. You should be able to deal with at least 3 times his normal workload. Don't you think that's a bit harsh? Don't worry, if things get too hectic, I'll ask for help from the Grand Soul branch. By the way, Sherazard, can I get a minute? I'd like to talk to you about the job you were going to do. Sure, no problem. Estelle, Joshua, can I have you 2 wait upstairs? I'll be done in a minute. Understood. Shara? If we're going to be waiting, would you mind if we did it out in front of the clock tower? I'd like to say hi to someone. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay then. Let's meet up in front of the clock tower. As soon as I'm done here, I'll head over there myself. Got it. Come on, Joshua. Sure. Worked in partnership with the liberal royal family, Septian Church in Roland City. Destroyed during bombardment, rebuilt. Every time I see this clock tower, I always think, they sure did a superb job restoring it after the war. You can sure feel the spirit of Roland's people from this. Estelle? Joshua? What do you think about going up with me and waiting until Shara shows up? You mean the clock tower? Sure, I don't mind. Okay, come on. The morning air is so refreshing. Hey look, Joshua, I can see the house from here. You're right, I can see the roof. Can I see Russia? But do you want to tell me what's going on since you've always avoided coming up here? I was under the impression that you didn't like this place. Guessing that's where her mother died. I like this place, but I just can't casually come up here, because this is the place where my mom died. What? Years ago during the war, when the Imperial Army surrounded Roland, they bombarded the symbol of the city, the clock tower, to try and get the citizens to surrender. This was at the time Dad was fighting in the Royal Army. I wanted to see who he was fighting against, so I climbed up the clock tower. When the bombardment started, I couldn't get away. When I came to, I hardly had a scratch on me. My mother had saved me. I was wrapped tightly in her arms, shielded from all the rubble. And as I cried, she sang my favorite lullaby. But when they finally dug us free, after the war ended and this place had been rebuilt, I avoided coming here for the most part. It's not because I have painful memories of this place, though. It's just when I come here, a part of me wants so much to draw on her strength. Plus, I felt that I can't be strong like her if I'm always trying to rely on her. Estelle. But today is okay, right? Relying on her just this once. Asking her to bring Dad home safely. Asking her to protect him. Of course it is. And don't worry, Dad's safe for sure. Her mother's protecting him, so there's no doubt in my mind that he's safe. If he happens to be in a bit of trouble, then you can come to his rescue. Just like your mother did for you, you can do the same for your dad. And don't forget, I'm here to help too. Joshua. I know I can't completely understand everything you've been through, but I can stay here by your side as I am now. And if you need a shoulder to cry on, you've always got mine. So... Huh? Joshua, you're trying too hard. You shouldn't say things like that so lightly. What do you mean? If I were any other girl, I would have totally misinterpreted your intentions just now. You are seriously the type who's going to have problems with romantic relationships in the future. I'm already starting to get worried. Well, excuse me for trying to be nice. Why do you have to be like that when someone is genuinely worried about you? Thanks for cheering me up, Joshua. I feel a lot better now. Guess as long as I get some kind of thanks, it was worth looking like a complete fool. But you are unbelievable. Don't be so mad, I'm really thankful, believe it or not. So how about we get down from here, huh? I'm sure Cher's waiting for us. Probably right. I finally realized why I wanted to become a bracer. So I can become strong and protect others just like you. So please, watch and see. You won't fail to bring Dad home safe again. The two of you had such a cute scene going on up there. Why, my cheeks feel a bit hot thinking about it. What's that supposed to mean? You were spying on us? Give me some credit, will you? I just happened to see you when I looked up to check the time. Sure wish I had an orbital camera to get a shot of that view. Come on. What are you trying to say, Shara? That's called family bonding, plain and simple. It's kind of like your habit of hugging everyone after your third bottle of wine. Let's not get into that. What's with the sigh? You really don't know how to take a joke, do you? Well, whatever. Did you say hi to Lena while you were up there? Yeah. I even asked for her to watch over Dad. I see. Now it looks like you're all set. You know, Lena's protection is equal to that of a goddess herself. Your dad's safety is pretty much guaranteed. I think you may be giving her a little too much credit. Now that you mention it, you met Estelle's mother before, right, Cheryl? Yeah, when I was a child. I was still in a troupe at the time. A troupe? Yeah, troupe as in traveling circus. Cheryl was a dancer. Well, it was a long time ago we first met when she came to Roland with the circus. 12 years ago to be exact. I was 11 and Estelle was 4. Because of that chance encounter, when I became a bracer, I trained under your father. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll tell you about it sometime when I get a chance. Are you ready to head out for Bose? With airliner flights cancelled, we'll just have to make our way to Bose the old-fashioned way, by foot. First, we'll need to make our way to the Vert Bridge checkpoint, which sits on the border of the Bose region. Vert Bridge is located at the west end of the Milch Main Road. Looks like we're all set, so let's go. So, we are going to be saying farewell to this place. You probably should do a final sweep to make sure you got everything that's missable. Namely the equipment and stuff. I don't know if I need this, but I'm going to be picking it up. Oops. Your last chance to get all of the armor and weapons that are sold here. So, I don't think this is missable. I'm going to grab one anyway. And I want to run to the Gransel Gate real fast, so if I get in any battles here, I'll cut those out, and I may just skip straight to the gate.
That's that. Let's move out.
So we're at the Garune Gate, and the reason for coming here, I don't know where it is actually, so I need to look around. Okay, so this is what I came for, the vegetable sandwich. So you can eat that to pick up a new recipe. I don't know if it's missable, but grabbing it now while I have the chance. I didn't see anything else when I explored the rest of the place. I'll be cutting that out of the video so you guys don't have to waste your time. Back into Roland. Now we can head down the Milchmain Road. If you want to fight the Shining Palm, this is your last chance to do so. It will still count towards the prologue if you didn't fight them already. By fight 1 in each chapter, they actually are referring to fighting the palms in the different regions. As I believe it was Vague Esther, if that's how his name is pronounced, he was the one who pointed out that the max level you can get off of them before they start giving less EXP is 14, so if you're around where I'm at, you actually could fight them again to go even higher. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot. Should be enough to guarantee the kill on them.
Here I come! Let's do this!
It's a lot harder than they do. Maybe it has to do with the total CP.
Someone's been naughty. Seems you came up short.
Okay, so you can see here that I got 75 for Estelle, 150 for Joshua, and 75 for Sherazade. And as a result of that, Joshua was catapulted ahead of Estelle. Picked up 9 whip and 60 of each Sepith. And I need to talk talk to the people here because I know there is another missable item. Well, it's not so much as missable entirely, as in if you wanted, you're gonna have to pay like 1,000 for it. Well, if it isn't Estelle, and Joshua too. Hello, Chief Warrant Officer Ashton. And this is Sherazard, if I remember correctly, right? Good afternoon, sir. We'd like to cross over into the Bose region, so we were wondering about getting a pass. Let me guess, this has something to do with the Linde, doesn't it? Yeah? Estelle explains. Good heavens, Cassius is aboard? This is major, I'll issue you a pass right away. Thank you, sir. But is it alright if you issue a pass just like this? What are you talking about? I know you kids by face. As a member of the Royal Army, I should do my best to collaborate with the Bracer Guild. Oh, but one other thing. Huh? Be careful if you have any errands at the Hocking Gate north of here. You might want to hide your identities as bracers there. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I can't say any more about the matter. But if you intend to investigate the incident, please do so with discretion. I create ideas for Cassius's safe return. The Chapter 2 of Carnelia. So let's get this gate open. Hello there, are you headed for Bose? We are, but how do you know we weren't just visiting again? Well, a number of people like yourselves have been passing through lately. Exponentially more than usual. Is that because flights have been suspended in the airspace over Bose? That's exactly what happened. You wouldn't believe how busy this place is because of it. Well, the Royal Army is responsible for all the restricted flights, so you're not really in a position to complain. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. Oh, and another thing. Traffic through this checkpoint is also being regulated. If you want to go through here, you'll have to get a pass from the Chief Warrant Officer next door. Oh, well, we've already got one. Okay, with a gate pass? Well, aren't you guys prepared? Okay, then, how about I open the gate for you? Soldier, open the gate by remote control. Alright, you're clear to go on through. Once you cross over, you won't be able to come back unless you get a pass from the other side. Please be aware of that before you cross. Got it. And I forgot something, so I'm going to cut back to Roland. Okay, due to the whole scene in front of the clock tower, I kind of forgot to check the board one final time, because you have a letter carrier mission. Client Father Divine, pay 800 Mira, difficulty low. Looking for someone to deliver a personal letter to a colleague of mine in Bose. Please come see me at the Roland Chapel for details. So, we would be really screwed if we had missed this. Chapel's right here. Well, good morning, everyone. Are you going on a journey somewhere? Yeah, just over to Bose. Is that so? In that case, can I ask a favor of you? I had wanted to send Father Holstein a letter, but the airliners are grounded. So how about it? Can I get you to deliver this letter while you're there in Bose? Sure, we'll do it. Shouldn't be a problem since the letter's not that big to begin with. I really appreciate this. Alright then, here you are. Received Father Divine's letter. So all you need to do is give this letter to Father Holstein in Bose, right? Yes, the chapel is on the east side of Bose City, so it should be fairly easy to locate. Traveling around other regions, broadening your knowledge is food for the mind. I pray that the goddess will guide you on your journey. Okay, and I'm going to talk to Aina one last time, just to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I'm going to cut back to the gate now. Okay, we got the Carnelia chapter, we got the final mission from the guild, and now we can cross the point of no return. So, farewell to Roland, hello to Bose. I was kind of expecting the gate to dramatically slam down behind me, but no. So I'm guessing there are new monster encounters here. Okay, so standard RPG etiquette, whenever you find something new, you must respond by trying to kill it, and due to all of the EXP I picked up off the Shining Palms, these things are no threat to me whatsoever, it seems. Ah, this looks promising. Holy. Well, I still have my poison resist stuff on. Okay, that's a little concerning. What are they weak to? Wind, earth. Well, I do have an earth heart. Going for the king. And damn, do they hit hard. And they can even hurt Shara. That sucks. I'm going to use Tear on Joshua. I need to thin down their numbers fast. This could and that will go off before the guy's turn, so I'm going to give it a shot.
We're good to go.
Not a bad haul. But I definitely need to heal. North Neville Valley. Normally this is somewhere where I'd look for a hidden treasure due to the incline, but no. What's that headed this way? What the hell is that? Sherazard, how have you been? Fine, I haven't seen you in a while either. What are you up to? As you can see, I'm doing an escort job. I'm sure you've heard all about the airliners being grounded after the Monday incident, right? Because then we have to move all of this cargo to the Royal City by ground transport. I see, well, your efforts are appreciated. So how about yourself? What are you doing with these youngsters? To tell me you're looking into the incident. That was the plan. Why, do you know something we should be aware of? Well, I think it would be best if you spoke with Lundgren about it at the Bose branch. Anyway, I've got to get going. Catch you later. Chief Warrant Officer Ashton and now him. Everyone keeps hinting at something, but no one will just come out and say it. I wonder what's up. Well, there must be a reason for it, and we'll probably find our answers at the Bose branch. Agreed. If we do as he says, if he suggests, and ask about Lundgren about it, we may just get a clue as to what's going on. Anyway, let's get moving. So that's reassuring that I at least started out going the right direction. I'm rotating the camera just to try to find a hidden chest off-road. I know I did this off-camera last time, but I'm not sure how long the content's going to stretch on this video, so I might need a bit of padding. What is this? I wonder if that's some sort of quest monster. And we're almost there. Locking gate. Bose. Finally made it here. This is the commercial city of Bose, which sits at the heart of the Bose region. Wow, this definitely looks like a city. With the 5 major cities in Liberal, this one comes next after the Royal City. Compared to Roland, the buildings are all made of stone and seem a lot bigger. Does anyone have any idea what that huge building is over there? That's the Bose Market. It's an indoor marketplace made up of various shops. Food, clothing, sundry goods, furniture, books, and so on. Buy everything here with the exception of weapons and ordnance. It's not surprising they call this a place a commercial city. Man, I really wish this trip could have been for shopping. Maybe some other time. Let's first stop by the guild and find out what's going on regarding the incident. Oh, alright. If you're curious, the Bracer Guild is just right over there. First things first, we need to do our mission. Excuse me. You're Father Holstein, right? Indeed I am, but how may I help you? This is for you. It's a letter from Father Divine in Roland. Is this for me? Thank you very much for delivering this. However, a letter from Father Divine can only mean... yes, he's come up with a new formula. A new formula for what? Don't tell me you didn't know. Father Divine is a master of medicine known throughout Liberal for his skills in the healing arts. He was well known for this even back when he was at Grand Soul Cathedral. Really? Even after he took up his new post as a father in Roland, he has continued his research without fail. And when he discovers an effective medicine, he shares his knowledge with the rest of us. We Bracers also use the Father created by Father Divine on a daily basis. So in a way, we're being supported in our work from behind the scenes. I had no idea. It would have been nice if he had at least mentioned it to us. But it's just like him not to, since he never talks about himself. Ain't that the truth? Father Divine is very strict with himself. Whenever he admonishes someone, he is always admonishing himself as well. That This is one attitude I think all young children these days should learn. Although it'd be a bit difficult for me to learn that at this ripe age. Yeah, whatever. Well, how about we just try to work hard without overreaching ourselves? I appreciate you coming all the way up from Roland to deliver this letter today. Oh, Ideos, goddess of the firmament, please protect these souls as you guide them in their daily lives. Mission complete. So, I'm going to do some off-screen shopping between the parts. That's the market. Here's the guild. Oh, Sherazard, you arrived a lot sooner than I expected. I appreciate you coming all the way from Roland. It's been a while, hasn't it, Lugron? Did someone tell you we were coming ahead of time? Yes, I received a call from Ina not that long ago. So that means these two kids with you are Cassius's children. Yes, that's right. It's nice to meet you, sir. I'm Estelle Bright. And I'm Joshua Bright. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Lugren, and I oversee the Bose branch. Your father and I go way back. Please, just call me Lugren. Sure, we'll do that. That said, can you give us a quick update on the missing airliner incident? Yes, about that. The Royal Army is still continuing its search. However, with the Army's current restriction on information, no public updates of the situation have been made. And not only has the general public been kept in the dark, but the Guild hasn't heard a word either. Really? Why not? Aren't the Army and the Guild supposed to be cooperating together? Well, that's the way it is on the surface, anyway. But in actuality, there's a lot of opposition between both parties on a number of aspects. So, pretty much what you're saying is that it's a bunch of jurisdictional disputes, right? I hate to admit it, but that's the situation. In addition, General Morgan has gotten involved. Did you just say General Morgan? Great. Now it looks like things are gonna be a pain. General Morgan? Who's that? He's famous for repelling the Imperial Army's invasion 10 years ago. You should have read about him in the history books. Amazingly enough, I don't recall the name. So, what's the big deal with this famous guy anyway? From what I've heard, he's not the biggest fan of the Bracer Guild. He hates bracers, in fact. It seems he even makes it a point to routinely assert that there's no need for a Bracer Guild. Sounds like a real whack job to me. So what you're saying is that we're not gaining any information because of this general. That's not really important at the moment. What really matters is that bracers are being prohibited from entering the regions they're investigating. And because of that, it's causing conflicts with our other work. We just came all the way here from Roland. That's what it's gonna be, then. It's time to duel it out with this general and decide who needs to investigate the incident. You're talking like a crazy person, Estelle. Keep your cool, Bracer. There are other ways. Such as the request we just received from the mayor concerning the incident. She has asked that we conduct an investigation from the Guild side, separate from the Army. Well, that's encouraging news. If it's an official request from the mayor, it'll be a great pretext for us to conduct our own investigation. I see. Well, isn't this perfect timing? Logan, we'll accept the mayor's request. Sounds fine by me. Before you go, you two are junior bracers, right? Yeah, why? Junior bracers, so to speak, are members in training registered at various branches. In short, their performance is monitored by the branch where they're currently registered. Right now, for you two, that would be Roland. So what you're trying to say is that we have to change our registration if we want to accept jobs here, right? You got it. Here, all you need to do is sign on these forms to transfer your registration. Sure. Our names go here, and... Alright, looks like everything's in order. Junior Bracers Estelle and Joshua. As of this day, at 1520 hours, your registration at the Bose branch has been approved. This means that you are now members of the Bose branch. So you know, once you become a senior bracer, you can do any job without being registered to a particular branch. But on the flip side, your duties and responsibilities increase as well. Understood. So, pretty much we're still newbies. Well, looks like now I'll be able to entrust you with the mayor's request. The mayor's residence is near the west gate. You should go and talk to her directly. We'll do that. Understood. Need to report that request. So, we got our 2 BP and our 800 beer. the text for the King Scorpion that I killed on the way here. And we'll deal with these in the next part. So, here's the break, the Hero of Light.